think just being able to fly the airplane, like it's so cool. I feel like I'm in this special club now or something. My name is Caitlin Farneth, and I'm a full-time student here at Ignite Academy. I was kind of tired of the nonprofit world, and the pandemic happened, and I started thinking about my future in a different way, and then I decided to look into it. So there was actually a radio commercial that came on, and it was saying how there was like a pilot shortage and how it was a good field to get into, and I was like, you know what? I've always been interested in flying, so I set up the appointment, and I still wasn't sure I was going to do it. Even after I met with Eric, I was like, this seems like so much fun, but I'd have to quit my job and everything. And after looking into it a little bit more with the financing and everything that they were able to offer, I was able to make it happen. My biggest hurdle was definitely the financing, because I just bought my first house and everything. I wanted to make sure I was still able to make my mortgage payments and stuff and have a life outside of just school. So yeah, once I got approved for the financing, that's when I contacted Eric. I was like, okay, we're game on, we're gonna make this happen. So I am going full-time, and it's about a 10-month process. I think that's give or take a month or two, depending on how fast you work yourself. And for me, I am at the beginning of this journey. I'm about a month in, so I guess I have 9 months to go. And right now I'm just preparing to solo. So I'm working towards my private pilot license, and then I'll start to get all the other certificates. I come in, I fly every day, Tuesday through Saturday, sometimes twice a day. So Wednesdays and Thursdays, sometimes I'll fly twice. And that's about an hour to 3 hour commitment, depending on what I'm doing, if it's just ground school or actually in the airplane. And then I just go home and I work from my computer on the ground school stuff. I kind of have like a course, and I'm supposed to complete different parts of it before my next flight, and then we use the things I learned in the ground school up in the air. The end goal is to have my commercial license and also be a CFI, so that I can maybe work here and train some other aviators. It's in high demand, and it's like such a fun job. I feel like it's never gonna be the same. You're not gonna end up in a cubicle, or for me, I didn't wanna be on my computer all the time like I was, and I just wanted to do something for myself that I kind of had control over. That's why I would love to be in the commercial kind of industry. I think if you have any interest in pursuing a career in aviation, like now is such a great time to get into it. So you know that there's going to be opportunities in the future for you. There is a lot of financial aid available to help you out. So like, I mean, I am not independently wealthy by any means, but I was able to figure out a way to make this all happen. Whatever those things are that are holding you back, like you can very easily just like check off each one, and they'll help you here too. Like, oh, for me, financial stuff. And they're like, oh, well, we have all these programs. You can apply and get this or that. Or time-wise, like they have the part-time program, which I actually had a friend who went through that and was like, I only wish I would have done this years ago, because it's so much fun, and flying itself just like lets you have so much freedom. And I think also just with everything we've gone through as a world, like with the pandemic and everything, it's just like life is too short not to do the things you want to do or follow your dreams. Like, don't hold yourself back. You're capable of way more than you expect. So yeah. I think the planes in the facility are really nice. I remember even when I came and did my initial kind of interview with Eric, I was pretty impressed with the plane we sat in, and the fleet is well maintained. Another thing that really sold me on the program was the fact that they have a plane here, their Piper, that I can get my commercial and like different certificates on, because it's a complex aircraft. I think it has like retractable landing gear. I think if you're thinking about it at all, you should call, because there's no harm in taking 5 minutes to have a phone call and see what your options are. So if you're ready to start something new and maybe re-career, come join us, because it's so much fun.